Welcome to the future of DTF print shop management. Introducing Tajima PulseID with DTF capabilities. The all-in-one solution designed to streamline your workflow from design to delivery. There are 3 ways jobs can be imported into the system. Let's first take a look at the online designer tool that comes with PulseID for DTF. This powerful system allows a user to upload artwork along with desired quantity directly into the user interface. When an image is uploaded through the designer page, PulseID's pre-flight capabilities will analyze your DTF images to determine if they are suitable for printing. Uploading a design is simple and efficient. The pre-flight features will screen the files before accepting the order to help prevent costly errors and reprints, saving time and resources. And it's incredibly easy to use. If we click on Upload, we can pick a design here, and we'll pick this bulldog. Once it's uploaded, it's going to give us this warning, and we can see that this image contains semi-transparent pixels. Let's click on Details, and as you can see, I can toggle the preview, and it's going to show me the white underbase that's underneath it. I can also change the background material that it's going to be on, so I can see that as well. I'm going to go back, and we'll look at the thin areas. This image also contains some pixel islands out here, and you can see that they've been highlighted by the system and given in as a warning. I'm going to click on Accept, and I'm going to accept this here as well. And let's say that we want 4 of them, and we'll call them Bulldog 4, and hit Order. Now let's try it with a different image. We can upload. We'll go and grab this koi image here and click on Open. And again, you can see that this is giving us some issues. Let's click on Details, and we have some semi-transparent areas. We can toggle that on and off, and you can see the white underbase being applied. Let's go back, and we can see that we have some pixel islands and thin areas there as well. We'll accept that, and we'll go ahead and accept this one as well. I'm going to get 8 of those, and we'll call it Koi 8. And we'll click on Order. Now let's take a look at the PulseID Administrator. Here we can check incoming jobs and configure our printers. First, let's check the job that we placed through the designer page. Now we have the ability to edit the order, where we can change some of the job attributes such as product, quantity. We can put in a fulfillment method and a shipping, and some other attributes that we can save. I'll go ahead and click back. We can also preview, where it's going to give us a preview with the image and a barcode and some of the attributes. Now I can go ahead and click on Approve. And when I click on Approve, you can see down here that the image uses semi-transparency, and the image contains areas thinner than 0.4 millimeter. I can also check the thin areas here, and it's going to highlight them once again for us. And I will click on Cancel. We can also check semi-transparency here as well. You can see as we toggle it, the white underbase shows. We can click on that. And if I wanted to, I could download the file, make some changes to it, and re-upload. I'll go ahead and click on Approve. And we will just go and approve this one as well. The second way that we can create a job is through the admin portal. We can go over here and click on Create, Design Wide Format. We can give it a job a name, let's say Demo 10. We can give it a product. Let's give it a quantity of 4, and now we can choose a file. We'll go ahead and click on Choose a File. We'll select this dinosaur, and now we have our order set. We can click on Create, and you'll see that it'll go into the jobs list. Now we can click on Approval, and it's going to do those pre-flight checklists once again, and it's going to tell us that this image uses semi-transparency and contains areas thinner than 0.4 millimeter. We'll check those really fast. You can see we've got some pixels there. And we'll check semi-transparency. We'll toggle the preview there. I'll go ahead and close that, and I'm going to approve this order. The third way that jobs can be imported into the system is through a powerful API. This means you can easily connect with your favorite e-commerce platform and bring all jobs to life effortlessly. Next, let's talk about production transforming features. Smart nesting and dynamic cut lines. PulseID has the capability to nest images intelligently. It optimizes material usage, minimizing waste and maximizing efficiency. Not only can it nest intelligently, it can also dynamically create cut lines around your images, ensuring precision and perfection in every print. These features are time-saving and they are incredibly easy to use. Let's try it out. I'm going to select the jobs that we put into the system, and I'm going to click on Nest Jobs. And you can see, based off of our nesting configuration, that it's going to auto-rotate some of the images and it's going to nest them all onto one page. We have our registration marks for our cutter, and we have these pink cut lines here. We have a barcode for order tracking, and this quick tear line right here to make it super easy to just tear it off when you're ready to press or ship. We can change our printer configuration to the Mimaki here, and it's going to re-nest the items based off of this printer settings. And again, we can see that it's auto-rotated some and nested them already. Let's go ahead and go back to our 60-inch nesting, and we can save our nesting. Now that we have it saved, we can either send it to machines or we can download the files. I'm going to download the file. I'm going to set it to PNG. We'll do a 150 DPI, and we'll set our cut file to PDF. We click on download files and it'll download it. Once it's downloaded, we can open it up here, and let's take a look at our print. You can see our print has our registration lines. Everything's barcoded and ready to go into our RIP software. I can double click on the nesting, and as you can see, we have our cut lines here with our registration marks to load onto our plotter to cut out our files. Let's go ahead and close out of here. Now, if we want to check our nesting, it's super easy to do. We can come over here to configuration, and we can go down to nesting, and we can see our nesting list. This is where we can look at previous jobs and see how the smart nesting was applied. It gives us the ability to see what printing configuration was used and what's the status of each job. So you can see the status here. We can click on next, and there, and you can see that these ones are sent to the printer and these ones are being processed. We can preview the job, we can delete it. If we click on jobs, it'll take us back to the jobs list, and it'll show us the jobs that are in this nesting. Now that we've shown some of the features, let's dive into how this is all achieved. First, we'll look at the configuration profiles. We do that by going into configuration and configuration profiles. Here we can see our printer profiles. Let's go ahead and click on edit. We can see that it's using smart nesting, and our page width is 590 millimeters, and that it's a roll. Here, the product configuration is where our dynamic cut lines are generated. We have our product spacing, we have our color that it's going to make the cut lines, the distance, the corner radius, and the thickness. Here is where we can set our barcode attributes. We can set the size, we can change it from a barcode to a QR code. We can also change it to print one label code per job. Right now we have it so that it prints a barcode on every image. Here we can set up our cutter. This is where we can set the registration marks and where they are for the cutter. Let's go ahead and go back to our list. Now with the profile set, we can move over to automatic nesting section. Utilizing automatic nesting can set your shop up for unattended automation. It can be set to check jobs based on time intervals or quantity of jobs or length of paper to nest the jobs on, and output the files to the RIP software hot folder, all done without human intervention. If we come over here and we look at our automatic nesting profiles, we can see that they're set right here. We can edit our profile, and as you can see, we have our printer configuration and the time interval in seconds that we want it to check for. We also have our media type that it is going for. Let's go back and we can look at this one here. We'll click on edit, and as you can see, it's red shirts. It's using our Mimaki printer, and we have the time interval set at 60 seconds. Automatically nesting based on the media of red background, so the RIP software can use the correct settings. We have this set up and ready to go. PulseID with DTF capabilities is an amazing suite of tools to help elevate your printing game. It's available via a subscription on an annual basis. Are you ready to transform and automate your business with PulseID? Contact an authorized distributor today for more information.